Hi everyone, Lord Ruiz here, and welcome to my channel. And the topic for today is the light meta deck for weekend event week 118. So without further ado, I will explain the deck, the top deck, and also replacement and also strategy. So let's go. So as you can see on the top weekend rank here, we currently have a Zoo Light who managed to enter the top 10, and the player name is All Day Dune, and he managed to get a 22 wins out of 25 games. And not only that, there's a top rank 6 named Give Me an Apple who managed also to get a 22 out of 25 games. So within the top 10, we have like Zoo Light entry and having a super high win rate. So the first one that we're gonna tackle about is All Day Dune. And as you can notice here, he's typically doing a Zoo Light here where the god power that he prefers is like the Summon Acolyte, where you just, for 3 casting costs, you manage to get a 2-2 creature. So and taking advantage of a lot of want to cast minions. So technically, possibly in fourth turn, I will cast one of this one health minion and then summon a tutu. So it's something like uh taking advantage of the locals plus using the god power as much as possible. And as you can see here, this is like a typical zoo light that or zoo deck or light deck that we mentioned even in our beginner's guide. And as you can see, he got both Pyramid Warden and Skeleton Heavy on his deck. So usually, if we say if you don't have Pyramid Warden, replace with Skeleton Heavy. And he got like a Neitherborn binder. So technically, if you must if you don't have this one, you have a Wild Hug here, like the 2-3, both one casting cost, but the advantage of this one, he has no confuse. So as we all know, in nature, like confuse is like give you 50% chance to hit the target. So if I want to hit the target, kill the creature, it might attack other else or the god. And as you can see here, there's a new card that has been buffed since 2 weeks ago, and this was the Radiant Dawn. So technically, before it was like a 7 to cast and probably heal majority of the creature, but now they lower the casting cost and they make it a +1, +2 to all of your creature. And the good thing about this, it does not matter if it's a 2 health or uh, 2 attack or 2 health compared with the Asterios glittering one. And the good thing is this is also additional counter for against sleep deck like the sleep deception and deathboard wipe. Like usually use sleep to stop your creature to attack or to stall the game. And they usually have CERN. So one of the most expensive card, the Highborn Knight. Currently, this is like a one of the good card in light. Fortunate, it's very expensive, similar to the Pyramid Warden. So any replacement for this one, any I believe the will be the dog like that I can summon. So if we go to uh the 3 casting costs, you have an option to use the Watchful Hound as a replacement for that one. And you can also go for the 4 to cast, either Cadmus if you had one or the Master of Indulgence. Just literally swap with creatures, or you can go for the Holy Enchanter here. Or you can go to the Radiant Spirit here. So anything that a 4 to cast or 3 to cast or lower. Because your plan is to cast lower health minion here. So now we can go back now to our next player. He is Give Me an Apple, where typically, as you can notice, he has lot of one to cast creature. And that's include Wild Hog, Vanguard, Athenian Archer, Shield Bearer, uh, Drider, Sail Weaver. This because this is like a ward. This is good versus against magic. And he has like total of 4 weapon here, like 3 ritual rod and Cudgel of Atonement. Still have Bright Mage. And as you can notice here, compared with the other deck, he has no Asterius. So typically, I believe he will rely on Protected Benediction. and for Radiant. So Radiant will add +1 +2, and the protective benediction is you can select two, either +1 armor or +2 health, or you give protection. So this is like literally a good AOE buff. And as you can notice, there are lots of one to has here. So either uh and even Wicked Fae. So the good replacement for some of this one, if you don't have Wicked Fae or Swashbuckler, you can like go typically. Let's go to the GU. Typically, you can go for the anything that is good one to cast here. You can go for Card Shark. You can go for additional Blind Martyr here. Partial Beetle, because anyway, if you buff this one, it will become 2/5. Athenian Archer, anything that can be used one to cast. So you can use Trial of Spirit here. I think the playstyle here is like fill the board. You fill your board with creatures and buff it with Protected Benedict and Radiant. So unfortunately, he also has a Highborn Knight here, but you can like replace it with another Master of Indulgence and the Watchful Hound here. Canonize, this is like a good card. It can literally buff anything, +3 and protection. It's good versus if you want to go head to head with other big minions of nature, you can like do this one. So as you can see here, the cudgel is a little bit expensive. You can like go drop to two weapons only if you have like the ritual one and replace it with more one to cast, or even like the two to cast. So as you can notice, he only has like two casting cost creature. But in like if for example in my version, you can like add a skeleton heavy and even a devoted follower or exalted hermit here. And for the three to cast here, same thing like Levy is a must. This is like good versus Pyramid Warden, anything that is to help. And Bright Mesh just like to a little bit buff here and stuff. So technically, this is like more on like a aggressive fill the board and attack, fill the board, control the board using your creature to creature. And FYI, the main weakness of Zulite currently, as you can notice, they have no AOE spells. They don't have like literally spells that kills big minion. Currently now in meta, you can like add those destroy with creature with 4 attack and above, something like that. But sometimes if you have like canonize on your own creature, it might target your own creature, and they don't have like literally an AOE spells like the hunt of so. And also when fighting versus like magic and stuff, just like make sure like you have more than two health, because of just like to expect like those deals 2 damage AOE or deals 1 damage AOE. Usually that literally devastate light deck. And as you can notice, if this player managed to get to the top 100 or top 10 because of using this some of the core, I believe like anyone can do this one. So thank you so much, guys. And if you have like a question, kindly please leave on the comment. And if you like my what I'm doing, kindly please subscribe and like all my videos. It will like it will like literally help me, and I appreciate it. And you truly appreciate what I'm doing. So for me to give more about the geo, provide more geo content to you guys. So without thank you so much, guys, and have a nice day.